Radio Network.
I need a mirror so that I can see. You need to set me up a mirror. You seem to be a good cameraman. Set me up a mirror so I can see.
No. Time factor.
Let's go to Lee in Michigan.
Okay,
Hello, Lee. You're on the Glenn Beck program. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, jury, I want you to sound like one more time. And here's what it sounds like.
Will Kane is his CNN host. I'm told he's liberal. I don't even know who the guy is. Will Kane, I don't watch CNN. But apparently most people do. He's on CNN today with Sandra Fluke. Somebody told me it's pronounced differently. Did you hear that, Mr. Producer? I don't know how to pronounce it. Fluck? Well, that's a tongue twister, so let's be careful. Sandra Fluck, okay? Honestly, I don't know if it's Fluck or Fluke, whatever it is, Sandra. And this is a very important back and forth. Hat tip media hype. Because it just shows what a left-wing activist, Sandra Fluck, is. Listen to this, then we're going to move on. Will Kane, the CNN host, or I don't know if he's a host, guest, whatever he is. First, cut 11, go.
Conversation is about access, and you used this word several times, access, but I hope you and I can agree on one term in this debate here, and that is that no one is attempting to ban contraception or limit access which make it illegal for women to have it. The debate is about who should be providing it, who should be paying for it. Should employers determine what is involved in their compensation and determined in their health care benefits, or should the government make certain requirements of employers? Can we agree that is what
Stop right there.
Okay, now, I want to hear Susan Fluke answers.
Here's to more Saturdays in the sun and budgets better spent. Here's to
answers. Georgetown student Sandra Fluke, whatever it is, try to respond to you know who. Employers' government should be, yeah, right. Here's what I want to know. Take a look and listen to this clip. Listen to this clip. Take a look at stop right here. Listen to this. Take a look and listen. See, we'll split your hairs to it.
Well, not exactly. I think there are multiple ways to limit access. Certainly, making something illegal would be the most extreme form, but not covering it as a healthcare benefit the way other types of healthcare benefits are covered is another way to limit access. And that's what many women across the country are currently experiencing when they, even if they have insurance, copays can be as high as $50 a month, which is significant for a woman not making a lot of money.
But Sandra couldn't...
hello. Haven't you not noticed, Sandra? Have you not noticed? There's a full story from theblaze.com. And check it out at my Time Factor website every Friday night, Fridays. And this is what happens. Sandra Fluke tried to dare the leftist perspective in America, never-ending contraceptive debate in the busy mornings of days. First, here's she wrote an op-ed piece from CNN.com, which I'll find out a little bit later. As a matter of fact, check this out. Here's your worst nightmare. She wrote this stupid column. Last month, students and real close up here. Last month, students from several Catholic universities gathered to send a message to the nations that contraception is basically healthcare. And this is worse. Ladies and gentlemen, have you now noticed that Sandra Fluke is such a liberal? And I know, slut. This is very stupid. Thanks a lot, Will Kane. Now, I want to know who does. Now, here's the most embarrassing that I ever heard in my entire life. That is liberal. That was Media Matters. Seriously, Media Matters covered a story about Rush. Oh God, this is gotta be ridiculous. Here's your ridiculous insults that I ever heard my entire life. Ready for this? This is here. I will analyze this on my television show later on this weekend and see what happens. While it's loaded up. Here it is. Revealed Media Matters operator behind who. Rush Limbaugh's advisor boycott. And I want to know who did. I want to know who did it. Here it is. Left-wing activist has been gleefully pushing the story around that Rush has been supposedly losing advertisers. And who did this on purpose? Yes, Media Matters for America's own Angelo Carosone. Take a look at this stupid picture. This is Angelo, why in the world did you do this stupid things like that? Why? Angelo, how would you know decency? How would you know decency not to do such stupid things like that on purpose? Now you know and you try to figure things out. And now you try to shut us down, try to shut talk radio down on purpose? Ladies and gentlemen, jury, here's your worst nightmare about this one. This, also from theblaze.com. And here's the thing I don't like it. I want who remarks. Here's remarks. This is March 2nd. That who. I want you to take a look at this. This is what happens. Take a look at, listen to this before it does. Oh gosh, I want you to listen to this.
When it comes to home and
listen, now, and you might think that Ed Schultz as attacking Rush on purpose. Brent Bozell has a wonderful piece. Piece from newsbusters.org. Says the president of MSNBC, I want Ed Schultz to be fired. Good. It's about time. I want you to listen to this crap from Rush. Yeah. Something you don't want to know. Take a look and listen to this from Good Morning America.
Radio show about a Georgetown student in the center of the battle over contraception and religious rights. ABC's Jake Tapper is here with this story. Jake, this is...
now you see what happens. A firestorm, it can happen to all of them. I want you to get this.
Religious liberty, or is it a debate?
Take a look at it. Here, Rush. Here's again, Rush Limbaugh.
For 2 days, Rush Limbaugh has eviscerated Sandra Fluke on the radio.
What does it say about the college co-ed Susan Fluke, who goes before a congressional committee and essentially says that she must be paid to have sex? What does that make her? It makes her a slut, right? It makes her a prostitute. She wants to be paid to have sex.
Fluke. Now, here's your worst nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, jury, I want you to listen to her stupid comments about who, double standards.
an official hearing held
Take
by
a look at
Democrats.
listen to
Without
this.
insurance coverage, contraception, as you know, can cost a woman over $3,000 during law school. For a lot of students, like me, are on public interest scholarships. That's practically an entire summer's salary.
Those comments.
Oh yeah, you're not the only one, Sandra Fluke. And what if Ed Schultz tried attacking Mr. Limbaugh? Mr. Schultz, I demand a recap. I demand a recap. And you owe Rush an apology. Or Brent Bozell, he's going to be here on my Time Fighter radio show. No, Time Fighter television show this weekend.
Have any place in public discourse. I'm going to try to lead by example.
And my example is this. Why did you do stupid things like that? Did you attack Rush? Did you attack Levin or Beck or anyone civilized and try to shut down talk radio and you try to silence us? Who the hell do you think you are, Sandra Fluke? You too, Mr. Schultz. It's CNN, the liberal. Will Kane, you have an explanation to do. You have an explanation to do. So.
They're talking about what it's like.
And what it's like, you know. Let me take a commercial alert, and I will straighten things out. And I'll tell you one thing is, later on tonight on my Time Fighter television show, I will scream at the top of my darn lungs what the hell is going on with liberal media trying to shut down talk radio and Rush. And you don't believe me what I just said? I will!
Limbaugh weekend.
MercuryRadioNetwork.com.
Time Fighter!